Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Money Talk Tuesday. I'm here with my virtual CFO, Megan Dolly. Hello, Megan.
Good morning.
And you're on your phone today.
I am.
I'm moving my desk around. I'm bobbling. I actually just popped off of Luann Live event, which is amazing. I said she's doing it Anthony Robbins style. She has that whole big screen where she could see everybody's individual Zoom face. And like, do you ever see one of these virtual conferences they've been putting off now with the really massive amount of technology?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff going on.
Yeah, she's doing it all. So it's really cool. So I'm actually hosting a lunch and learn over the 2 days of the conference. So I'm supposed to be attending all the conference. So I just popped out quickly so we could do our live.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing on Tuesday mornings.
I know. Money Talk Tuesday. Okay, so today we're talking about profitable hiring. So tell me what's on your mind.
Yeah, so there are definitely objectives for when you hire. This actually comes across my desk because I was helping a new client with it last week. And so he came in, he's got a service-based business, chiropractor. And 2 years ago, when it was just him and his office person, he was making twice as much as what he's making now. And he's like, but now I have 4 doctors under me. Why am I not making more money? It's like, I'm working harder than ever. Well, it's economies of scale, right? So there are certain businesses that goes both ways. Like Amazon couldn't make that much profit with one person, right? It's not a straight line. It's not a straight. Right. I got to figure out how my camera's going this time. It's not a straight line. There are steps. Like when you hire, that means your fixed costs are going up. There are different factors when you do the math of when hiring becomes profitable. So you can hire to get yourself out of something that you hate doing. There might be the purpose behind it. So you might be buying time when you hire. You might be buying profit when you hire. You might be buying, for instance, I had another client who was like, I need more sales. Well, no, his staff couldn't handle the programmers that were doing the work, whose time he was buying, whose talent he was buying and reselling to the clients. He didn't have the capacity. So we actually hired 2 programmers. And when we hired 2 programmers, his profit within 2 months was 10 times his regular profit, because it was a capacity issue. So he was able to, yes, go out and hire for profit. It just wasn't the manner that he thought that he needed to hire. So when you're looking at hiring maybe a design assistant, have you considered doing the math? Have you considered that maybe it's not going to be more profitable with 1 design assistant, but maybe it's going to be more profitable with 2 or 3 design assistants and 1 salesperson, and that's when you'll start to take off. These are assumptions that you can't just like, oh, I want to get this thing off my plate, or oh, I want my business to look like this. You have a vision, and I'm just going to go hire a VA to take care of it. Yeah, totally. You can hire a VA for profit, but you got to do the math. You got to map it out as to what they're going to be doing. What are you hiring them to do? How long does it take to get them onboarded and do the things that you want them to do so that they will have that ROI? There's definitely an ROI that comes with every hire you make, but you have to be specific on what that ROI looks like for you before you start searching, before you map out, like, what are they going to be doing? What are they taking off of my plate?
Yeah, this is such an important point because, like, even in my organization, I continue to hire support staff to run this, this coaching machine that I have going on. But I'm still the only like lead coach, let's say. And then I have some sub coaches that help me out with my clients. But when I get to the capacity of not being able to bring in enough business to run a team the size of my team, right? Then it's like, okay, how do I then pivot to continue to serve people and have the right mix of staff to continue to go to that next level,
right,
and have a life and have time and serve my clients? And that balance is always, shifting and morphing and changing, but it has to be analyzed. Same as an interior designer.
Yeah.
I'm a coach, interior designer, service-based entrepreneurs. Where is your tipping point where you can no longer bring in enough business by yourself to cover the staff you've brought on, and now you have to, change the mix a little bit. So it's always a conversation, right?
Yeah, it might be that what your vision is to be big and to be profitable bigly, right? It might be that you want something small and super profitable. So it might be that having a smaller business serves your vision better. Have you done the math?
Yeah. Right, because
That's one of, yeah.
the numbers don't lie. And it is actually a question I ask all my clients, like, what is your vision 3 years from now? You're sitting at your desk 3 years from now. What is in your dreams, what does your business look like? Is it just you still? Is it you and one assistant? Or is it, in the case of an interior designer, is it 3 junior designers or senior designers, right? And how do you want to live your life? What is your vision for your business? And it's so important to know that vision in order to be able to continue to grow in the way you want to grow, because it's your business. If you're not growing it in the way you want to, then why bother?
Yeah. Yeah. I know the FOMO is so real when you're looking around and it looks like everybody's doing so great.
Yeah.
They're so much bigger and that's what you should strive for. And that's
It is. It's total, I'll say it. It's total bullshit, right? If you want to be a solopreneur and just have a virtual support staff member one, then that's your vision and that's okay. You don't have to look at everyone who's supposedly making so much more money, because I'll tell you that's bullshit too, right?
Yeah,
People come to me that they
revenue's
look like
vanity.
they look like they're rocking and rolling, and they're probably raking in the dough because they've got all these products that sell themselves and they're big on social media. And you know what? Open up the curtain behind the scenes and they may not have made smart, profitable hiring decisions. So it may not be what everyone thinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So the first step is to what?
The first step is to figure out like the vision, right? The vision's always the first step. And then assessing like what you're doing, what you don't want to be doing anymore, what somebody else could do. Okay, I know I can do it the best, but really, am I the best person to be doing it? Right? We got to be real about it. But then ultimately, we need to do the math on the ROI. People get scared when it comes time to hire, like, ooh, am I going to be able to support them for the next 3 months? Am I going to end up having to let them go at month 4? Like, what does this look like? Well, once you know what it looks like, you get the confidence to go out and hire that right person. If you can map out the next 6 months, the 6 months of worth of money of what it looks like to hire somebody, how long it takes to get them up to speed. And then like, okay, now they're bringing in the extra ROI. Now I can go out and sell more, or now they are confident enough that they can go out and sell more. And we have the capacity to fulfill on whatever we're selling more. When is the payoff?
Yes.
Is it?
The payoff? And one of the questions I love to ask is, if you hire that person, will you get more time in your day to market yourself, to get one more client that might actually pay for a whole year's worth of that person's salary? If the answer is yes, then let's go do it, right? Because you have the capacity then, because you're not bogged down with the paperwork now that the new person is doing, that you will have the capacity to go and make those relationships and create more business. Yeah. If the answer is no, then we've got to think, okay, is this the right hire for you, or do we need to adjust something else? So,
and not just make out back their salary, because so many times people get caught in the trap of, oh, now I hired this VA, now I hired this assistant. If I can cover just their salary, now you're working hard just to get their salary, right? Like you're adding more on top of it. It's not just their salary that you want to cover. It is at least double their salary. You want an ROI. There's got to be something coming back into your pocket, making your life easier, making your life better.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear you. Okay. That's our lesson for today. So when you're getting ready, when you think you're getting ready to hire, think through these steps, go back to the beginning and listen to what Megan had to say. And it's important for you to understand the decisions you're making and not just make emotional decisions, which a lot of us do. I'm guilty of it as well. But then when you actually look at the numbers, you go, let me think this through in a different way sometimes.
For sure.
All right. If you need Megan to be your virtual CFO and all the fun things she has to offer, tell them where to find you.
MeganDolly.com.
That's easy. Same with me. NancyGanzakoffer.com. My brand new website's up, Megan.
I have to go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out, nancyganzikova.com. We haven't officially announced it yet because, we're waiting for things to break, but they're not breaking. They're actually looking pretty good. So yeah, go check it out if you get a chance. If you
Sounds
guys
great.
need me, that's where you find me. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. I'm going back to Luann Live.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Take care.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.